17 years ago, we bought this overgrown and outdated property, and I had no idea how much it would change us. We wanted to get out of suburbia, not just for more space, but for a different way of living. Over the next 17 years, we slowly changed every little corner of this property, and with it, ourselves. We started by removing the front entrance, putting in a new gate, cleaning up the gardens, removing overgrown shrubs and trees and foliage that was just totally out of control. The gardens were so extensive that they lined the perimeter of the entire 3/4 of an acre of the property, and they were 2 meters deep. The house was not visible from the driveway, and there were numerous trees which really had not been looked after, and sadly a lot of those had to go. At the front of the house there was an overgrown fish pond that we discovered the week after we moved in. The fruit trees were growing all over the deck, impacting the timber that was there. We moved some of those and others we took out. Here I've upcycled a pot, some cane furniture and the outdoor set that you see on the deck. The back of the house was overgrown. We pulled all of that out, lined the back, and that has yet to be planted. The back steps are rotten, so they had to come out. We replaced the front door and the entrance tile, and those archways had to go. One Friday night after dinner, Craig decided it was time, and out came the tools. The construction phase had begun. Inside the front door was an atrium that was open to the sky, so the roof structure needed to be put in place and the tiles on the outside. We removed the rockery that was there and the exterior wall lining, poured concrete, and Craig removed the glass sliders and windows that were between the rooms in the house and the atrium. The walls, the sliding door, the plastering was done, the painting, and finally I had an office. The next things that had to go were the brickwork behind the fireplace and the archway into the dining room and kitchen. Down came the brick. Craig replaced the wallboard. We painted. We're very happy with how the spaces look now. What a difference that made. It felt so good, and we'd learned plenty along the way. More upcycling of furniture to go with the new decor. Into the kitchen and living room, the spaces are so different. We removed the window seat, put in blinds, cycled the dining suite, the light fitting over the dining table, and the small table in the living room. The kitchen hasn't had a lot of work done, but we did change out the splashback and the tile on the kitchen floor. We'll be doing a bigger renovation in that hopefully this year. This is the bedroom where the atrium opened onto, so that had new wallboard. I upcycled some more furniture. And in the spare room, we painted, put in blinds, changed the decor. The bathrooms, we haven't done a lot. We've only tiled and painted. They're on the list for this year as well. We added some storage in the back corner with a 20-foot container. Craig built me a potting bench, and recently we have increased the vegetable garden to 4 raised beds, and we've had an amazing time growing fruit and vegetables here, as well as a number of herbs including chamomile, which I make tea out of. The changes we've noticed in ourselves are that we are much more in the present moment, enjoying the incredible sunrises and sunsets we get here, growing our own food, experimenting more with recipes, eating way healthier than we used to, and having time to just be and relax in this amazing environment. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I'll see you next week.